What is up, guys? We're in here today with another fantastic deck. You knew this deck is coming. You knew this is gonna happen. We're coming back to Tangrowth deck, the deck that utilizes the retreat cost of your opponent's active Pokemon. And definitely, we lacked something that will help us against stage 1, stage 2, and now we have the tool. Actually, we do have a stadium now, which is called, well, Galarian Mine. And this Galarian Mine actually helps a ton with this deck. And if you have those really big threats, and you'll see that in the gameplay portion, it is working quite well. So why am I excited for this deck? Well, first things first, it's a baby deck, and baby decks that can hit really hard, that can get those like 190 200 damage going on, are really good. So, and they're only one prize card. Then on the other side, well, only need one energy to have this attack. So if you playing against control deck or anything that discards your energy, well, all you need is one, and that is it. So you can attach it, attack. Well, if they're going to discard it, sure, you might find another one. You have net balls to get it. You got so many other ways to bring back energy. And of course, the grass knot attack is 10 plus, and it's 30 for each damage, 30 for each energy that is in your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost. I know there's also a Mel type version of this card. It's not Tangrowth, it's called differently. And we're going to do that. I just have to pull those. I only have like one copy, so I might have to pull that. So let's take a look at the whole deck, right? Because when it first came out, we kind of created it, but we knew it was lacking something. But now this is really good. So let's take a look. We do have one Ditto, just in case, right? Just in case it's one Ditto, it's really good. If you want to attack Mr. Rhyme, you can go here, but of course Ditto is really good. 3 Absols. I do think 4 is an overkill because you're never going to use 4 on your bench, but if you want to go with 4, go with 4. I honestly thought it's an overkill, and it did work best with only 3. Then you got, of course, Eldegoss V to bring back supporters like Boss's Order. 4/4, of course, it has to be a 4/4 line of Tangela and Tangrowth, and 1 copy of the Dene GX. That is it, 14 Pokemon, and it is quite simple. Then we move on to, of course, trainer cards, 36 trainer cards, which are 3 evolution instances, right? 3 copies. 4 copies of Netball to not only bring you the basic Pokemon, but later in the game it gives you the energy, which is an energy surge, an amazing energy surge, right? Because you sometimes might need that. Then we have 2 copies of Ordinary Rod, 3 copies of Pokecure 3.0 to get those supporters early on. We got 4 Quick Balls to, of course, set up your bench, again, as early as possible. 2 Scoop Up Nets, because sometimes, this Tangrowth can be damaged, and you have Tangela on your bench. You might swap it out, you're right, you can scoop it up, put Tangrowth, and it's still attacking. You'll see that in the gameplay portion. It's really nice. Of course, you got 4 Galarian Mines, 4 full playset, because you want to be sure you're gonna hit those Galarian Mines. Then we got 2 Boss's Orders, 1 Brock's Grid to bring back the energy, but also demands, 2 Cynthias, 2 Cynthia and Caitlyn's, 2 Koga's Trap for poison and confusion, because you do want to annoy your opponent a bit, and you want to make them maybe not suffer as much as possible, but definitely want to make them an uphill battle for them, right? You want to make them work towards the knockouts. And with Koga's Trap, you not only can't retreat, but they're also confused, so they might actually hit themselves, so they have to do a coin flip, but also poison is working, so you're lowering their HP. Really good card over here. And you can actually work this with Eldegoss V. Then we have 2 Monies, 2 Magnolias, 1 Rosa, and 10 Energy. So the deck is super simple. It's like really simple deck, but that's what it's like. That's what I like about those decks, that they're really simple, and simplicity just shines. Like, you don't have to overthink certain things in those decks, and that's what matters to me, because in the long run, this deck is gonna, make your opponent, well, many times concede, but also make them work towards even every knockout. Because all you have to do when you're playing as tag team or VMAX, knockout 2, 3, they have to knock out 6, and you're hitting those like 190s, 200 damage, which is huge. Of course, there's also weakness sometimes involved, right? Great deck, great card. Let's move to a gameplay portion. You will see exactly why it is. And of course, don't forget that we have fantastic 5% discount any capital purchase on Professor Oak right over here. Okay. Come on, I have no idea, Spider. What am I unleashing upon you? I mean, like, not now he knows, because, like, he sees that. Right, so netball. Quick ball on Koga's trap. And netball for one more. So we got really good setup right now of Tangela and Tangrowth. Might be next turn due to research, and even if he's gonna play like Marnie, it's not gonna hurt him that much. So this is like, because I know he loves to do that. I know Spider loves to get that Marnie turn 1 after the Dene. So the Dene, just to be able to play support out of Bolt Hunt. Still really good. Coco. And now research. Okay. Koga, Volkner, Marnie. Alright. Hey, thank you, Frog, for the fantastic follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? How are we feeling? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic. Are you going for a knockout, really? Like, you see, I knew he might go for that knockout, so that's why I kept Rosa in my hand. Yeah, like, redeeming those is kind of not working today, but that's on Twitch side, not on mine. Okay, and this. So let's go. Galar in mine. Tangrowth. And the grass knot. Ooh, 160. I was pretty harsh on Eldergoat this week. Well, might have to eat a bit of humble pie. Really? How many times he saved you? Would you say Sylvie and Arceus is a valid deck? Which Arceus? Or Arceus, however you call it. And which Sylvie as well, because there's plenty of. Like, if I had to choose, if you're talking about ADP, ADP with Zacian, definitely. If you're talking about Sylvie GX, Sylvie GX with Zacian, definitely a great deck. So all those decks that you can actually check out here. If you're talking about the new baby Arceus or Arceus, however you call it, haven't tested that one out yet. So haven't tested that one yet. So it might be really good. I've seen him being played in few decks, so I just don't want to give you, like, you know, false information about something I haven't tested yet. Dun, dun. So any fantastic plans for the weekend? You know, Rema, Splitter, others, Zilla. Because, like, you know mine. You do know my plans. Beverage and watching Kovac play Forza Horizon. Started with something good. Zacian ADP, it's a really good deck. So Zacian ADP is a really good one, right? Because that's Arceus tag team, ADP, because Arceus Dialga Palkia. But I also do like Zacian with Sylvie GX, I like that one. But also, you know, if you want to start with something, some babies like Dragapult baby deck is not that bad. Like, all of those decks I do have on the YouTube channel, so you can, you know, check them out if you want to, so no worries there. Okay, the Dene. Back to Galar in mine. No, don't. It's fine. What card? What is an interesting card? Because like ADP, I mean, ADP in general, right? Ursa Dialga Palkia, it can be really good in many decks. Like today I faced, and you know, because Rema was playing it with Inteleon GX, which surprised me how good this can be. I was like, oh, whoa, really? Come on, Grass Knot. Yes! No! No! No. That was that was close. Alright. Marnie. There's a card with that mine, Charcoal Pokemon that lets us attach fire energy. Yeah. Like I was looking at him, but I was like, oh, you know, should I create anything around it? But he's definitely nice for because you're talking about your fighting type deck, right? With with this long bug. I forgot the name. But with Sojourner as well. Oh, it might be a nice rogue deck, you know, with Sojourner. I haven't thought about it. Spider, I hope you're listening, Spider, because you're testing Sojourner more than I am, and you like it. Because I created my Sojourner deck, and then Spider perfected it. Not gonna lie. So if there's any person, you know, who's going to test it probably first, it's going to be Spider. But I feel like this set in particular ignited the love for Pokemon for many. You know, like, we can laugh, but it kind of feels this way. That a lot of, you know, people just went like, oh, I like to play Pokemon again. I like the game. It's so much fun again. Grass Knot. Knockout. No. I don't agree. Oh. I know, that was a perfect reaction, I know. Grass Knot is 10 plus and 30 for each cost of retreat, and I actually have two apps also, they add 2, and we have Galar in mine, which adds another 2, so his mod has 6 retreat cost right now, which is, yeah, you might say an overkill, but kind of necessary overkill. Alright, Cynthia Caitlin. Yeah, and it's a budget deck, and it's gonna be on YouTube probably next week, right? Because deck for today and for the whole week already done those, so it might be somewhere next week, yeah. And it's a baby deck, right? So definitely, you know, helps a lot. And cheap one. I mean, okay, Absol is expensive, so yeah, like we can say that expensive, quote unquote, because like what, 2 packs, 3 packs, but you know. And again, if you're starting out, you can always do exclamation mark guide, and I have like 1 hour long guide that should help you actually get yourself, you know, kick-started or jump-started in standard format. Alright, GG Spider, GG. I have boss orders. So is there any other deck you want to test against? Or should I keep playing this one against you? Hey, and thank you so much for watching this. Are we out of the mine? Not yet, of course, because Galar in mine with this deck is fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like that if you're enjoying what I'm doing. And of course, down there below, have a 5% discount any code you purchase on Professor Oak of Rebel Clash, which does help the channel. So thank you so much for using that. And we got a code for TCG player as well. So for now, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Take care.